Hello, Zwenga here. Today we're going to be killing the Blood Council heroic mode. But instead of killing Frieda first, we're going to be killing Lord Stavros. His big thing is the dance that nobody likes to do. And it's a good time. What is it? I can't remember the dance name. It's the Dark Recital. So, getting him out of the way, if you guys are having trouble coordinating with the melee and the range, getting it together when you guys have a good mix of melee and range, a lot of times you're going to be range with melee and melee with range. Very so often, that's going to be the case. Anyway, the reason why we're doing this is just because, you know, we're that type of group that just can't handle Dark Recital. So we're killing Stavros, getting that out of the way, getting his evasive lunge out of the way, while keeping range on interrupts from Dreadbolt Body. That's pretty much the key thing is here. Yeah, what about Niklaus? Every bad guy killed within a certain range and radius, people get a range buff. But if you got decent tanks, good healers, decent DPS, should be alright. And mind you, we have 2 Demon Hunter DPSs, so that should mean something here. The good old Dance Macabre, for a lot of people that don't know, is when you're on your last stack of haste, you can just run to the boss, and for you range, like new casters, just as soon as you get your 6, run to the boss and let the current boss you're DPSing have a little taste of the dickerage, the dickery-do. And that's pretty much the fight. Rinse and repeat, you know. Keep the interrupts up on Dreadbolt Valerie. Kill the attendants. And you should have yourself an easy kill, boys. But he does, instead of there just being the waiters that come out when it comes down to just Niklaus, he spawns gargoyles, which you will see later on in the fight here. And if you guys are wondering, what am I running? I'm doing the Chaos Theory build. Just keep the interrupts up. I personally prefer interrupting after the attendant when melee switch over. At this point, range shouldn't worry about interrupting. They should just worry about bursting and destroying. Melee can handle the interrupts. Keep the cast going out. And here's Prideful Eruption. Just adjust to where the circles are. You know, dedicate the range. Let them dedicate the melee. Let them have priority over the boss if you can. If not, stand still and let other people move out. Just keep what we did. We just kited the boss around, cleaved the ads, and went right back into dance. And for those of you who don't know, after a certain amount of stacks or a certain amount of time, when the boss stays up, he gives you a debuff, which causes raid-wide damage to everybody until you get him down to 50%. The best mechanic in the game here, boys. But I'm just gonna wait till before I fast forward. Shimmy right and go right into the boss and dick down. Big dick down. Yes. And look at the parse. Go up. And just keep the interrupts on. Cleave down the ads. Kill and focus the attendant. And dick down Frieda. And then you go right to Niklaus as soon as you destroy her. Burn. This is where we decided to time warp. Big dick. Go big dick. Burst it down. Then as soon as the attendant comes up, attendant, drop him down. And what we decided to do is kept the first gargoyle up, nuke the boss down to 50, phase him into dance, and then DPS the gargoyle while we were doing our dance. A little bit of RNG was in our favor here, and you'll see why. And the biggest thing with the gargoyle, if you're not going to tank swap, have the DPS out. We had our tank die, but here's the RNG. Melee was able to put in some DPS. But when the gargoyles come out, Sinful something or other, Sinful Blade, when that comes out, when he strikes his target with Sinful Shenanigans, he drops a debuff on the tank. And it does 50% extra damage, and it stacks. So if he gets hit by it again, your tank is going to die. I personally recommended a tank swap, so tanks didn't die and we didn't waste any B-reses. But we still managed once we decided and once we figured out our dance moves. And that's pretty much the fight right there. That's it. Keep the and just kill the gargoyle the second phase of Niklaus, and you got yourself a guaranteed kill. DPS, dick him down. That's it. Kill down the gargoyle. And once you kill the gargoyle, nuke the attendant, and then go right back on Niklaus. And you will see this sweet sweetness be sweetie. You know, of course, be helpful for you healers. If you're a demon hunter, just drop darkness. What of that? I won't do nothing. Just never mind that spectral sight. And that is heroic Blood Council. After you kill the attendant right here. But if you like the video, like my how-to video, I do recommend.
It sickens me how far some of my people have fallen.
Let me know. I'll start making more of these and how we decided to kill certain bosses. And this was your boy Zwanga and the guild PhoenixDown.